Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka has affirmed that some aspects of African cultural experience are best appreciated rather than explained. With his experience with Sango chanting and rainfall at the peak of the rainy season,
Sango de oro oko ya o agbe na genge abikele oya.
In this video, I'm going to show you what the experience was like for Iku Baba Yeye on visiting the Bamgbose family as the drum beats, the ethereal rhythmic drum beat of Sango is sounded. And on a lighter note, it appears the drum beat has awakened the dancing spirit of Sango in Iku Baba Yeye. At this point, the feet are no longer taking instruction from Iku, they are responding directly to ancestral frequencies. Well, this is symbolic homecoming. As being reunited, the custodian of the ancient Oyo throne with the descendants of those taken from the region during the transatlantic slave trade, and preserving the cultural entity of Yoruba, the language, religious practices such as worship of Sango, Obatala and other orishas, rare traditions, music and dance for centuries despite the separation from their homeland. The experience is unique. Perhaps Prince Dapo Olakuleyin noted this as beyond science, the ancestry test no laboratory can conduct.
Arukuta lai lóṣùká olúkóso ìbàrẹ̀. Olúkóso ìbàrẹ̀. Olúkóso ìbàrẹ̀ o. Arukuta lai lóṣùká olúkóso ìbàrẹ̀.
Alaafin of Oyo visits the Bamgbose family in Salvador, Bahia, as elders of Pilão de Prata affirmed their Oyo lineage. Our ancestry is from Oyo, they said. This is written by Adeyinka Olaiya, a remarkable chapter in the historic Brazilian tour of His Imperial Majesty, the Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Bimbola Akim Owade I, unfolded in Salvador, Bahia, as the monarch paid a royal visit to the distinguished Bamgbose family. The occasion became a profound celebration of ancestry and cultural continuity. When respected, elders of Terreiro Pilão de Prata, one of Bahia's most revered candomblé temples, affirmed the family's ancestral ties to the historic Kingdom of Oyo. The visit united traditional rulers, Babalawo, Iyao Lorisha, Baba Lorisha, scholars, community leaders, and hundreds of Afro-Brazilians in what many describe as a symbolic homecoming between the Kingdom of Oyo and descendants of Yoruba ancestors, whose traditions have endured in Brazil for generations. Clad in magnificent crimson royal regalia associated with the legacy of Sango, the legendary Alaafin of Oyo, the monarch made a commanding entrance that immediately captivated the gathering. The brilliant red attire symbolized royal authority, courage, justice, and the enduring heritage of one of Africa's greatest empires. As the sound of traditional drums filled the atmosphere, the Alaafin was welcomed. With resounding chants of Kabiyesi, Sango, Olukoso, and other royal praises. The atmosphere was deeply emotional, with many attendees describing the occasion as witnessing the living continuity of the Alaafin's sacred institution, which remains inseparable from the historical legacy of Sango in Yoruba civilization. One of the most significant moments of the ceremony came when elders of Terreiro Pilão de Prata publicly spoke about the Bamgbose family's ancestral origins, drawing upon oral traditions carefully preserved within the community. They affirmed that the family traces its lineage to the ancient Kingdom of Oyo. According to these traditions, their Yoruba ancestors carried their language, spirituality, customs, and family identity across the Atlantic during the era of enslavement, preserving them despite generations of displacement. The public recognition of the Bamgbose lineage before the Alaafin transformed the royal visit into a moving reunion between descendants of Africa and one of the continent's oldest surviving royal institutions. For many persons, it symbolized the restoration of an ancestral connection that has survived centuries through memory, faith, and tradition. Throughout the gathering, the Alaafin warmly greeted elders and members of the Bamgbose family, while receiving traditional salutations from religious leaders and representatives of the Afro-Brazilian community. His visits underscore the growing cultural relationship between Nigeria and Brazil, where millions continue to preserve Yoruba traditions through candomblé language, music festivals, and ancestral practices. Babaye later enthralled attendees with a majestic royal dance inspired by the water traditions of Sango. Accompanied by powerful drumming and traditional chants, the performance reflected the dignity, strength, and courage historically associated with the Alaafin's throne. Spectators responded with prolonged applause, celebrating what many regarded as a living expression of Yoruba royal heritage. Community leaders noted that the occasion highlighted the extraordinary resilience of Afro-Brazilian culture. More than a century after separation from their ancestral homeland, families such as the Bamgboses continue to preserve names, customs, rituals, and historical memories that maintain a living connection with the Kingdom of Oyo. The reception also reinforced the expanding cultural dialogue between traditional institutions in Nigeria and the African diaspora in Brazil. Elders expressed hope that the Alaafin's historic tour would encourage deeper academic collaboration, cultural exchange, heritage preservation, and stronger bonds between both sides of the Atlantic. As the celebrations concluded, participants described the visit as one of the defining moments of the Alaafin's Brazilian tour. His visit to the Bamgbose family represents far more than a royal courtesy. It became a powerful affirmation of shared history, ancestry, identity, and the enduring legacy of the Kingdom of Oyo among the Afro-Brazilian communities that have faithfully preserved Yoruba civilization across generations. For those gathered in Salvador, the day will be remembered as a historic reunion of family, culture, and royal heritage, reaffirming that the spirit and legacy of the Kingdom of Oyo continue to flourish across the Atlantic. Thanks for watching.
Oyo Empire civilization attains global recognition. The Alaafin's historic visit to Bahia, Brazil, the international celebration of Yoruba cultural heritage.
Ibi apa mẹ́sàn-án sí ni à ń pè lákẹ̀sọ́ ilé o. Yabi mbọ́lá mi yẹn dá láàfin àgbà gbogbo ọba yẹn dá láàfin ọ̀wá dé ẹja sí kábíyèsí àná. Ìyẹn ẹ̀ka ti di méje láàpọ̀ olùkó ewu ti fi jẹ́ ni.
Ọmọ ìlàtìrí lápò. Ikọ̀ tìrí wẹ̀wù. Continue to guide you in all your paths.
Que Sango continue guiando a todos os seus caminhos.
Thank you very much for the love.
Muito obrigado por todo o amor, todo o afeto.
Gbogbo ọba yẹn yá Alaafin Oyo adé ẹjẹ́ àṣẹ kábíyèsí fàlà.
Sango de oro ọkọ ya o agbe náà gẹ̀ǹgẹ̀ abeke lẹ́nu ọya.
Sango de oro ọkọ ya o agbe náà gẹ̀ǹgẹ̀ abeke lẹ́nu ọya.
Araba ń bí de oro ọkọ ya o agbe náà gẹ̀ǹgẹ̀ abeke lẹ́nu ọya.
Sango de oro ọkọ ya o agbe náà gẹ̀ǹgẹ̀ abeke lẹ́nu ọya.
Ọba kòso Sango ló mewé mi ò mewé rẹ o.
Ọba kòso.
Araba ń bí mewé mi ò mewé rẹ o.
Ọba kòso.
Ewé lérè ló mewé mi ò mewé rẹ o.
Ọba kòso.
Olúkòso ló mewé mi ò mewé rẹ o.
Ọba kòso.
Ọkọ̀yà ló mewé mi ò mewé rẹ o.
Ọba kòso.
Olúkòso ìbà rẹ. Olúkòso ìbà rẹ o. Àrùkúta láì lóṣù ká olúkòso ìbà rẹ.
Olúkòso ìbà rẹ. Olúkòso ìbà rẹ o. Àrùkúta láyé lóṣù ká olúkòso ìbà rẹ.
Perhaps we're looking for one of a kind, the cultural exhibitions around the world, all traveled and places. Stay tuned to my channel, KB Jojo Newsbox, where I intend to give you every vital information, updates, interesting places, places of interest, tourism, and about people, culture around the world. Stay tuned on this channel. We promise to give you more. It's you guys. Thank you.
And if the fates should bless us with a moment of reprieve, we all could stand together in the silence and just breathe. Rejoice for all the happiness, mourn for all the grief. It's all that I